Tuning into Seek Intuition. If you've been guided to this channel, there is definitely a message here for you today, collective. So could even get that out. We are using the Lore Oracle, Lore Olympus, the Lore Olympus Oracle deck. This was another deck, brand new deck that was given to me by my coworker, which I truly love and appreciate her. Shout out to Trish. Thank you so much for all the beautiful decks that you have given to me. And bless the person who keeps giving them to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it's funny because I started at one point, I just stopped doing readings. I was going to stop altogether. But as soon as I even had that thought, I swear, each day I was coming to work, the spirit was like, here you go. You don't even have to buy the decks. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. So I have so many decks right now, I don't even know what to do with, collective. So we're going to jump into this one and see what comes out. So the first card that came out was Artemis, the Champion. And I'm not that familiar with this deck, but you could have gone through some things and come out, like persevered through some stuff here. You could have a champion mentality or attitude. And then we have Cerberus, Cerberus, if anybody's familiar with this comic, Lore Olympus, the Lore Olympus. I'm not. I was going to look into it a little more. One of my coworkers was telling me about this app that I can go to called Webtoons, where I can kind of get a understanding of the deck a little bit more. Hold on, collective. I don't know. I thought I had it in. Shoot. I thought I had my bag in there. In my bag. But I guess it wasn't in it good enough. It just flew right up. Had to chase it down the block. I gotta keep my bag to put my blanket back in. Okay. Or my quilts. This is a quilt that was made from my great grandmother, that was handed down to me by my grandmother. And I truly love it and appreciate it. And I sit out here in the park and I do my readings on it, feeling the ancestral energy, feeling the Mother Earth, Gaia energy. But let's get back to the reading, collective. So we have the Champion and the Confidant. Okay? So, 4 more cards there. Just saw 333 on the clock. Metamorphosis. So, could be going through a transformation here. And I feel like you definitely had some things that you had to battle to get through. You see how these dogs are looking? And they're looking like they're ready, like they're facing each other. But let's see, collective, what the book has to say about them. So Artemis, goddess of the hunt, the champion, competitive, protective, and focused. Your fearsome and steadfast nature is a gift, collective, okay? Trust your instincts and your skills and take pride in who you are. Strive for greatness and stand up for what you believe in. But like Artemis, you must be careful to balance your inward and outward focus. Sometimes determination can leave you unaware of the things going on around you. Okay. And then with Cerberus coming out, the gatekeeper of the underworld, the confidant, loyal, affectionate, and protective. That protective word. So I feel like you are protected, collective, here by the divine source energy, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels. Cerberus's role as guardian and very good boy is motivated by fierce, unconditional love for both Hades and Persephone. How do you say her name? I always say it wrong. Persephone? Persephone. I can never say that. Thank you, Spirit. Persephone. Being vulnerable and sharing deep affection builds connections and long-lasting relationships that allow you to protect out of love rather than with a desire to control. And then we have Metamorphosis. Persone and the Junkyard. Transformation, malleability, rebirth. Comfort rarely births times of change. Pain rarely passes without leaving a scar. As Persephone. Jesus, y'all. You know, I look at the word and I can't say it right. Persephone. As Persephone experiences, becoming yourself is a constant, sometimes overwhelming process, often complicated by trauma and circumstances that can lead to as many breakdowns and as breakthroughs. Becoming yourself could lead to as many possible breakdowns as breakthroughs. So on this spiritual path and this journey, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs along the way. There's no getting around that. So, yeah, you're being guided to learn how to balance both worlds, your inner world and your outer world. So basically having that veil lifted and still being able to move throughout your daily routine and daily life with intention and just keeping a balance in between the two. Which I feel like we have to have a balance with everything. You can't have too much of anything in this world. There should be a balance of each thing. And I keep looking at, I can't stand littering, and I think that's my napkin that fell out my pocket when I was running to chase my bag. So give me one. I gotta pick that up, gang. Sorry.